Hey Riots, it's Thursday. I moved in to my new place and it's beautiful. I'll maybe take you on a tour in a couple weeks once I've got everything put away. There's still a lot of stuff in boxes, but I found my flip camera at the very least. My real camera, I have no idea where that one is. It's probably in a box somewhere. So yeah, it's Christmas time. Something that I always wanted when I was a kid that I never got was a train set, you know, like a model train set. I always wanted one since as long as I can remember. I kind of still want one. But I realize now why my parents never bought me one, because they're freaking expensive. Like, I went into a hobby store, they sell, like, you know, RC cars and model train sets and, you know, little models you can paint and put together. And just like the starter train set was like well over $100 and something. I'm like, how can, oh wow, you know. So I know why they never bought me one, but still, I kind of still want one. Maybe one of these days I'll buy one. When I was growing up, we always had a real tree. If we had a tree, there are some years where I remember we didn't have a tree for Christmas. I must clarify this. Like, for our family, we didn't believe in Santa Claus. So when I grew up, there wasn't a Santa Claus. Traditionally, what we would do is at midnight on Christmas Eve, we would basically stay up till midnight, which was a tough feat for us as kids. We would always be like whining, like, please, can we open presents now? I'm so tired. So we would wait till midnight and then we'd get to open presents. And then, so we'd celebrate it that way, which is somewhat culturally different than the way most people celebrate Christmas. It's just the way we did it. Yeah, so we had real trees usually. Now that I have like my own place and stuff, and I don't really, we had a Christmas tree one year, but we haven't had one since, so it's been like 4 or 5 years since I've had a Christmas tree in my house. What we have is like this small little fern that we usually decorate. That's really cute. It's kind of like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree, sort of. So that's what we do. I know this sounds kind of lame, but like the only thing I really would like for Christmas is if my family could come up to visit me. But I know that's not going to happen. They're probably not going to come for a couple more months. They are coming to visit, but I wish like as a family we could be together. That'd be cool. But that's probably not going to happen. Despite not having a Christmas tree and getting overly festive around the holidays, I do think that there's like everyone has this one thing that makes the holiday season theirs. You know what I mean? Like that encapsulates the holiday season for them. Like some people it's hearing the music, some people it's having the tree, wrapping the presents, so on and so forth. Whatever it may be for you, having mistletoe or putting up garlands or something. There's usually something you usually have to do that says, yeah, okay, it's Christmas. For me, it's actually making tamales guatemaltecos. It's a type of food that's indigenous to Guatemala, that you kind of make a dough and it has meats and sauces and olives and green peppers, and then you wrap it in a banana leaf and then you cook it. I know it sounds kind of weird, it's really, really good. But every Christmas we would make this, like for as long as I can remember. And I would help every year to make these things, because it takes like 2 days to make these things. So it's it's never Christmas unless I've either helped make them or have had one of these. So there's been a few years where I didn't get to do either, and it just didn't feel like Christmas because that didn't happen. So I'm curious if you guys have something like that, where like it wouldn't be Christmas without something like that. Bye, Riots.